Now that everything is working, there's only one place to go from here. Now we turn everything off, unplug everything, and go watch Seinfeld. This was all just an ad for Seinfeld. Watch the latest Seinfeld episodes on Netflix right now.
It's on Hulu. Hulu's way better anyway.
It's on Netflix.
Fuck
actually.
Netflix. Fuck Netflix.
Hello, my name is John Netflix from Netflix. If you're not watching the brand new Seinfeld from the 90s on Netflix right now, then what are you doing? Join Netflix, $21 a month, and you can watch the brand new Seinfeld in 720p right from your home. Oh yeah, it's Kramer, all right.
I hope we're not recording all the button clacking in the video.
I'm like completely positive you are. You were like 1 centimeter away from your mic going. That's what makes it a real gaming video, is when the sounds of button mashing like outweighs the noise that we're making with our mouths.
Okay, Drew, you want to hear the funniest joke in the world?
Yeah, tell me about it.
So it goes like this. Have you ever heard of the tale of the...
Oh, that's a good one.
I know, right?
See, that's why I like watch gaming content, is like so I can pretend to listen to like a podcast, but it's actually just like gaming noise. It's like the gamer's white noise to fall asleep. It's just like the sound of like buttons mashing. When you watch gaming content, are you paying more attention to the game they're playing, or like what the content creators are saying?
It's so weird because I feel like the first time I watch one, which yes, I watched some Let's Play videos multiple times because I'm a fucking freak.
Mm-hmm. That is actually really weird. You actually do that?
Oni plays.
Okay,
Because like
cute.
it's actually like really good, but yeah, like I'll watch that and I'll get interested in the commentary the first time, but then the second time I'll be like, that's actually how I got into Crash Bandicoot. I was like, oh, this game actually looks fun as hell.
Yeah. And that's why content creators are more important than political figures or firefighters or scientists. It's really like the most important career path that you can choose, because like people like you would never know about like, you know, how fun Crash Bandicoot is if it weren't for content creaters.
Yeah.
So,
I would never know that Five Nights at Freddy's jokes are funny if it weren't for Let's Players.
I wouldn't. Or. I would have no idea what that meant if it wasn't for content creators.
Exactly.
That's why I'm signing this petition to make content creators have higher wages than firefighters. That's the end of the bit.
Viewing of this tape is prohibited. Please discard it immediately.
I wouldn't know that was funny if it weren't for fucking FNAF YouTubers. But
True.
now I know.
Incredible.
Oh god!
Wow, alright. Well, that's the video, everybody. Thanks for watching. Game over.
I felt like I was playing the actual game for a second. I forgot it's Dread mode. Also, did I save? I forgot.
Yeah, you saved. I think you did.
Yeah, okay.
You don't just like stress save every time you're given the option to?
No, I'm used to not having to do that in this game because, I'm not gonna lie, like, I played this game so many times, it got really easy. So when Dread mode was announced, I was like, fuck yes. Like, I know everybody, like, literally everybody else in the world was like, this is stupid. Who's gonna play this? I was like, me.
As soon as I saw it, I immediately thought of you. Because I was just like, this is the only game that Aaron plays right now. And he just loves getting punched in the dick over and over again.
The entire time I was at Disney, by the way, I was at the Disney College program for
Light
6 months.
flex.
Yeah. But yeah, I was there for a while. And when this game came out, this was my comfort game for so long that it was like the only game I played. So if you're ever at Disney, play Metroid Dread for me. And don't actually...
Specifically when you're at Disney. Never under any other circumstance should you play Metroid Dread.
Yeah, because it's a bad game if you don't. Also, don't go to the parks. Just play Metroid Dread.
Pay for the ticket, though.
Yeah,
and
pay
just,
for
like,
the
play
No,
in the parking
go
lot.
to the parks. Just don't...
Don't
Like,
go inside.
just don't look at anything. Just be in the park and play Metroid Dread.
Yeah, I sold my car, and I used the money to buy tickets to Animal Kingdom, and I just sat in the parking lot. And I just kept buying day passes over and over again so I could actually finish the game. This is like the Five Nights at Freddy's of 2D platforming. Except you actually get to play as Metroid's sister, Samus, so it is kind of like fitting.
The sister that got scooped? So the last time we recorded, it was just a bunch of speedrunning jokes. Is it going to be just FNAF jokes the entire...
Probably. See, now this game can't be scary because now you can just kill all the scary guys with your funny thing.
But my funny thing...
Did it go away?
Yeah, it got dissolved.
This is just like Five Nights at Freddy's when the flashlight runs out
Oh my
of power.
god! Yeah, Balloon Boy stole my Omega Blaster.
Oh, Balloon Boy!
I run into rooms and I take damage. And I'm like, whatever, I'm Samus, I don't give a shit.
Yeah,
But,
you're a girl boss, so who cares?
exactly. You can't kill a hurt boss.
Do you think Dread Mode would be a big deal if you hadn't played the game so much? Because what I'm seeing with how many save points there are, it's looking more like a minor inconvenience so far.
Definitely. It's more of like the bosses in this game are so like intense
Right.
that they've really become like the big obstacles, because doing those in one hit is definitely not easy. There are some tricks. Without spoiling it, there's a sequence break you can do in this game that was clearly intended by the devs, because it's like a whole like other way you can defeat this boss
Interesting.
with like its own dedicated cutscene and everything.
Really?
And you do that by getting an item very early.
I have a really bad habit of like starting Metroidvania. Oh wow, cringe. Imagine being so bad at Metroid that you get hit once. I have a really bad habit to like Metroidvanias, and I feel bad calling this a Metroidvania because it's just a Metroid game, but whatever.
It's in the name, dude.
I know, but it's Metroidvania. Like it's supposed to be like a splice of Metroid and Castlevania, is it not? Is it supposed to like take inspiration from both, or is it just implying that it's?
The term Metroidvania came from when Symphony of the Night was more of like a Metroid game than it was a Castlevania, because Castlevania games were like side scrollers.
Right.
So when Symphony of the Night came out, the joke was that it was so much like Metroid that they'd just call it Metroidvania.
That's valid.
So they just started calling every game like that a Metroidvania game.
Interesting. So, Castlevania being so much like a Metroid game still earned its spot as being part of what the genre is called?
Yeah, because Symphony of the Night was so good. Like,
Yeah, that's valid.
they were able to get away with it. I slide.
Like, I've started Hollow Knight, and I've started other games that aren't Hollow Knight. In all those games like this, there's always that one part that I get to that's like, I can't figure out, and it pisses me off so much that I just put the game down.
God damn it.
Yeah, and you suck at this game, obviously. And I get to this
If
one
that
part.
was on screen, the laptop's kind of blocking it. If it wasn't, the game sucks. It's badly designed. Fuck Nintendo.
Yeah, Nintendo just sucks as a
Just
company
making
in general.
excuses. I'm truly an alpha gamer. You guys don't know.
It was lagging, okay? I always hit this one part that I can't figure out in every single one of these games because I'm not good at figuring out the puzzles to these games. And then I'll put it down for 3 months, start a new save file, and then get stuck at the same exact part and be too stubborn to like look up a guide or something. And then I never finish any Metroidvanias ever.
Nice. I was definitely that way for a while too. Like I started Super Metroid. I would get to like a very early part of the game. What the hell? This game's dumb. And I don't know. I had that same thing where it was like, it wasn't like I wasn't into the game, but it was just
Right.
like I didn't want to keep going. It's a weird thing where you have to like kind of break that mold a little bit.
Sure, yeah.
Because once you do it for one game, because then it's like, oh wait, all these games are like this.
Right.
So you just kind of figure it out. And it's kind of like a different hurdle because the Prime games fall under Metroidvanias as well, but
Do they actually?
they're very different. Like the way they're designed is so different. Mm-hmm. So you have to like keep that in mind too. Okay. I'm not gonna get that energy tank because there's no point.
Now you should spend all of your time trying to get all of the energy tanks. I think that'll really make this this playthrough a lot easier for you.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, with all the extra health it gives you.
Oh, of course.
Yeah, for sure.
Oh my God. I need to stop touching the stool because the mic is gonna like.
You can, like fall over and you're gonna fall over like Crash Bandicoot.
I'll fall over and break my knees and I'll be like, oh no. All I can do is play video games now.
Oh no.
It'd be a horrible life.
All you can do is continue animating, you know, while sitting down and
Oh
playing video
no! I just got to a point in my life where I'm like, I don't want to escape anymore. Like I want to actually like see the world now.
games. Yeah.
And I'm like, and then I would break my knees forever and ever, and I'd be like,
You would do that.
yeah, and now I'm like, oh no. I actually wanted to go do shit, though.
You should have broken your knees like earlier whenever you didn't want to do shit. Omega Beam. I mean, Omega Blast.
The Omega Canyon. That was when this game was first revealed. I remember Leslie was just sitting there like, he kept saying Omega Canyon. I'm literally just shooting into nothing.
How terrifying. This was just like Five Nights at Freddy's.
Nice. Look at that. I was like, I'm banking on this like working. Oh god.
Oh gosh. You are dead now.
Damn it.
Aw. Cringe Lord.